Hello there, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to Goodbye Amanda. The mines have been completed and now I'll be moving on to Submerged Cave. I believe I named it incorrectly in a previous video. So now I'm actually just gonna go find my quad bike. I had to leave it a little way away so that I could get into the mines. So straight up here, not too tricky jumps. Just watch the slope as well, you don't want to slide back down again. So I left the quad bike just around the corner here, next to the bridge. And Lara will look up just to, she always looks over there. That's how to get into the mines, but here we go. So we will need the quad bike just for one single jump. There we go, mind the tree, because they can really get in the way. So from here, just be careful, stick to the left, we have a chasm, and it's the second left turn that we're looking for, that we're heading into. There we go, straight on forward. And again, very careful, because there is another chasm. I went a bit too quick there, got a bit worried. Okay, and just here we do need to get enough distance to make the jump. Just trying to line up. I want to be straight. So you can see the stones at the top of the sloped section. That's the jump. So not too tricky. I will save it regardless. I know I've just started, but I don't want to have to come back and find the quad bike again. So there we go, easy jump, it's not that bad. Definitely missable, but it's not that bad. Awesome, and then here we can use the ice axe to get into this area. I'm not sure if I mentioned we need that to get into both levels or just the mines actually. The crowbar, I mean. So now you can bring the quad bike through here. For some reason it's kind of tricky. And you don't really need to, so I'll not bother. We have some arrows just there. Some Uzi Clips right here. And now I'm just going to hop down into this chasm for some more items. So very safely, drop on down here. And there we go. So more Uzi Clips right here in the water. Oop, I overshot. We have some shotgun shells. Some more shotgun shells. And just up here there is a large medpack. Awesome. So that is everything down here. So just go ahead and climb back up the way you dropped down. So kind of tricky to find the right spot because you can't just, you know, climb or, you know, be all the way forward up to the wall. So just hop up. And follow this path along. So now right here in this dark cave, this is where we would leave the quad bike behind anyway, so we really just don't need it anymore at this point. So, yep, up to here and then easy jump over into this dark corner. Next jump. Spooky. And then the final jump. There we go. So the level entrance is down in the water. I will pick up just a few more items before heading into there. So very sneaky medpack over here in this dark section. You need to crawl to get to that. Another medpack over here. And straight ahead of me, that lit up passage. That's actually where we drove through to get around to here, believe it or not. This is the chasm that goes out to the campsite. Straight through that cave there, that goes to the campsite area. So that's the way we came in. Fun fact. One more item to get, which isn't tricky, but it can definitely be a little frustrating. You have to, there we go, I made it, hop up to there, but it's a bit slopey, so you might slip. Straight over the waterfall, and just here we have some grenades. Nice. So now we can swim straight on down into the level change. So just keep going down, down. There we go. So I'm going to be quick because clearly we are limited by our air. To the right hand side there's a little room with some items in it, so I'm quickly going to grab a couple of items, come back for air, and grab the rest. And my light turned off because of the level change. I will grab that in just a moment when I can. So I picked up a large medpack, and there's some shotgun shells here as well, so now I'm quickly going to get out, get some air. So take a right on exiting, so otherwise you would just go straight forward if you weren't bothered about picking up items in that room. And there we go. So we don't really need the light right now, but I like the light. It's a good light. So very sneaky Desert Eagle ammo over here. And I will be trying to hold on to as much Desert Eagle ammo as I can. I didn't plan very well here because I wasn't quite sure how to approach a boss that will be coming up in this video. But I figured it out. However, I will just eat up all of my Desert Eagle ammo. And, well, I wish I had more, but it really doesn't matter. It's not going to be such an issue now I have the strat. So, Uzi Clips as well, by the way, I picked up. That was the last item. So, okay, so fill up your air bar. We can climb out and grab a couple of items. However, I'm actually gonna just leave them until the end of the video. I think they are Uzi Clips and crossbow arrows. So if you really do want them, feel free to go grab those now. Just climb out, they're around the edge. But we will be coming back to this spot at the end of the level. This is how we're exiting out. And we'll come back here and then be able to exit the level. So yeah, there's no reason for me to leave them behind. I'm kind of just... guess I'm being lazy. But once you're ready... swim this way, so technically it's a left from entering the area. We get some pretty cool camera angles. Sometimes they're a bit disorientating, but I like them. And then that looks really cool. Here we go, another air pocket if you need it. Uzi Clips here. And then head on down this passage. So this door will close behind you, there we go, and this is going to be the main area of this video that we will be back and forwards in. And we had a little PDA message pop up, a document from Amanda. So Nordic is the one. You can't open this while you're in the water either. I think the PDA doesn't work very well in the water. And here I am once again to the disgusting world of the Nordics. Having to remember everything I've been through makes me angry. Was it worth all I lost? My ego, my pride, Lara. What have I done with my life? I was to blame for everything. I deserve to pay for everything I've done. Okay, so let me talk about this area. We have some shotgun shells just right here. So the way I climbed out, that section leads up to, let me actually just I'll come this way. There is a Medpack over here. So that doorway I've just showed you opposite here leads up to that room above. Not technically a room, it's just, you know, a level above. I'll probably just call it a room. But yeah, the we can stand up on the platform there. So that leads up to there. So that's over there in front of me. There is a jump switch over here. The gate where I picked up the Medpack, that gate does not open. And here is another way up to the level above. So there is a reason we're going to have two ways to get up to the top. I will explain more once, you know, when we get there, when it becomes appropriate to explain that. But for now, we actually need to start opening up the second way to the top. So this way that looks like it's open, there's another gate that we need a key for. So that right now is still locked. So I'm going to go ahead, pull this jump switch. You need to sort of angle kind of precisely to grab this lower part of the ceiling. And you may have to just, there we go, turn to the side, because Lara doesn't really like to move for some reason on monkey bars when they are angled. I don't know why. So this is kind of a double thing we're going to be doing. I'm kind of losing track of words. English is escaping me today. So we need to pull that jump switch, and there is a lever in the water. So I believe the jump switch opens the gates up the top to allow us to get to the high level, that area. And this one, we can see what that's done. So that's opened up the door down here. So right here, this is the door I've opened, so this is the only way we can get to the top for now. I'm just gonna grab my pistols, don't want to waste good ammo on vases and pots. There we go. Grab this Medpack. And now you may want to save your game here, you may want to do it when you get further up the top. We're going to climb up and there's going to be a wraith is the issue here, and wraiths just panic me and get me flustered. There we go, so just walk through these spikes, they are perfectly safe, and the trap at the end is not active. Easy peasy. So to here and to here. And there's the wraith. So back to the wall, standing jump, running jump, and I like to be at this edge to climb up. It makes the running jump over to here much easier, and this is the part that I fail. When the axe is kind of in the middle of the doorway is the best time to jump. We're gonna get a little camera angle of this. Just press the look button. We don't need to stare at the statue while this wraith is trying to kill us. And then just get rid of the wraith by dropping into the water. So me dropping into the water was a little counterproductive just to get rid of the wraith, but we needed to drop down here anyway. I just need to climb back up a few more times because of it. So pull this underwater lever, this opens the gate so that we can leave, so that's directly opposite that gate there. A few items to pick up. There we go, a couple more over in this cubby. Okay, and the reason I say that it was kind of counterproductive just to drop straight down is because there's a secret there. If you don't mind wraiths, then you could have gone to get that secret. So I will have to go back up and around to grab the secret. So here is the key we need as well. So this is the important reason of coming down into the water anyway. So we still needed the key, so it wasn't all for naught. Okay, so now I can come up this way. There will be an enemy which I will prioritize killing just in case it ambushes me. because there's some items we can get to, but I'm just gonna make sure to kill the Armet just here. And it's very slow, so it's not a problem. Sometimes it's further down the steps than I anticipate it's gonna be. Okay, so I purposely took the left-hand side coming through here. That's because there is a blade over on this side, but we can come around and grab these shotgun shells. So very safely. Okay, and next. So there's some red tinted tiles. These are actually spike traps. So just go around those. Be careful of those, because they really do. They don't instantly kill you, but they really drain your health. And then stick to the edge of the wall. And then we can use the white key. Okay, so yeah, that is 2 paths now open to this higher level. There is a reason for that. So the key also gave us this rope. So there is a lever to the left and the right. We need to use the rope to swing to both of them, and we can't just make our way over to the next lever. We have to drop back down into the water, come back up and around, swing to the next lever. So there is a lot of coming up here. So yeah, that's slightly annoying, but I'm okay with it. At least it's not tough. Okay, climbing up just to steady the rope. And when you aim for the levers, like aim far away, because Lara does curve as she hops off the rope. You know, I don't think you can grab the secret from here. I think it is, yeah, it seems like it's too far. That's something that's only just crossed my mind. Anyway, when you... Oopsie daisy. Oh no. That's fine. I was going to say you need to get some distance so you don't hit the slope, because you'll definitely hurt yourself. So now I will go back up and around, pull that other lever. It doesn't matter which route you decide to take back up. I'm just choosing this one because it's definitely easier. That swinging axe drives me mad. I did good getting past it today. You've probably guessed that the 2 levers are going to open the gate ahead. That's something I failed to mention was going to happen. Awesome. So now easy jump. So a running jump to the flat step. Just there, that ledge. No need to grab. There we go. That was a bit snug, actually. And then climb on up and we can push this button. Awesome stuff. So we already have the mysterious stone of the level, this time in blue. But of course that means we still got to get out of here though. So it's... Yep, there's still a lot of work to do. And I again will come back up to grab that secret. And there's also the hardcore challenge to do to get another weapon. So I will open up access to that as well while I'm at it. Okay, and here we go, the mysterious stone. I am not going to pick this up yet. The reason being, it will open that door ahead. That's the way we're going to need to go to leave. But it will also release a hammer god from that room. And there's a ladder we need to climb. And every time you try and climb the ladder, the hammer god will knock you down. So that's the reason for having 2 different ways up to this level, up to here. So you can just outrun the hammer god and then, you know, make your way up the ladder. So all that activates once I pick this up, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do all the stuff I need to do first, and then come back, pick that up, and we can move on. So firstly, to open up the area to the, it's the crossbow we're getting, so awesome. It will have so many explosive rounds. We need to shoot that box in the ceiling, believe it or not. I'm going to save my game in case I waste shots, because I'm going to show you how to do it without using the Desert Eagle and the laser sight. So if you're playing for yourself, you may not have even picked those up anyway. It is unfortunate if you didn't, because it's really going to help against the upcoming boss that we're going to have to fight to get the crossbow. So I'm going to choose the shotgun. This is an upper body weapon, so I mean it's an upper body weapon as in Lara holds it with 2 hands. So then I'm going to go with the wide shot ammo. I don't usually use that, but I'm going to on this occasion. So with Lara holding it in 2 hands, if you turn, she turns her upper body. If you look around, she's moving her upper body. So you can maybe argue that the Desert Eagle is the same, because she holds that with 2 hands. So being kind of not too far back on this tile, I might be too far back as it is, but yeah. Just look up to the box on the ceiling and jump and shoot. I got it. Nice. So that's opened the underwater gate to the new area. And now for the secret. So I'm just doing a running jump to land on the higher part of the slope to avoid unnecessary damage. Okay. Then straight into the water once we have the secret. And now to locate the gate that I've just opened. So right at the very bottom, here it is. So this is a pretty tough challenge. Grabbing a few pickups in here as well. So we have the small medpack. I never remember where the items are. Here it is. So yeah, shotgun shells just here. And then in the furthest little gap, we have some Uzi Clips. Oh, and I best get some air. Kind of forgot about that. So what we need to do here is open up that underwater gate. So this is also kind of tricky. It's not too bad. First thing we need to do is open up that little passageway there. So there's a block on the wall that needs to be removed. So there's another box to shoot. So if you stand sort of kind of here past the railing, you know, the 90-degree angle of the railing, stand past that, the box is up there. So again, I'm going to try the shotgun strat. And I got it. Now you can just make your way on in. Be careful, because there is a spike trap. You can easily just jump over that. And we have this lever. This is timed. What this one will do, you see the blocks, the platforms kind of glitching on the wall at the back. They're going to raise up. But yeah, as I've said, they are timed, but then we can get across to the other side of the water. So not tricky. There is room for error as you make these jumps over to the other side. And I'm going to try and just run over the corner of the spike trap. It is an active spike trap, but you can kind of just run over the corner. So grab this, hop back, running jump, keep away from the wall because there's some blades, and we're just hopping back and forth to be able to grab the pole. So that was actually pretty smooth. I've had it so there's like barely a second left before. So yeah, there's plenty of room for error on those jumps. So now we're across the other side. You may want to save it because if you fall in the water, you will have to do that all over again. This section, this bit's a bit confusing. We have more timed runs to do. The confusing part is the levers are very easy to miss. You see to Lara's left, there's the symbol on the wall. Yep, that's a lever. And there's 3, so each one will raise the platform to its right. So here's another one, very difficult to see. And then the 3rd one right here. This one's probably the easiest one to see. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to raise this tile here and then, well, raise the platform and then push this one, raise this platform. And you'll need to run to the end and then roll to then just do a standing jump forward to land on this. Yeah, it's very easy to get too far, roll off the edge. So I'm definitely going to save. It can be quite frustrating. If you're worried about maybe not running far enough, try and come to the corner so that you can do a diagonal jump up to the platform. Because then you kind of do get a bit more distance doing it diagonally. Just, you know, it's going to be tricky. These are a bit more snug than the last run. Yep, I'll just reload. Okay, finally, this took way too many attempts, but pretty much once you've got a hold of the block, it doesn't matter if the platform drops while you're still standing on it. You are already going to be in the animation. So yeah, don't worry once you've got the block. I don't know if you need to be pushing or be holding the block. Maybe pushing because you are animated. But yeah, that took way too many attempts. So now this final button we're going to push that and it will raise this block, this platform next to it. We're going to hop into the space we've just made. If you try and hop into this corner and then just angle yourself so you can do a side jump onto that high block, that is very helpful. Just doing a side jump saves so much time. But it's hard to get into the gap. I always muck it up. There we go, we're doing good. Oh, brilliant, yep. I'm surprised I got that in one. I don't usually, but it's a nice surprise after failing that first run so many times. Awesome stuff. So now we can head through this way. Here we go, and the idea is we need to kill the boss and get the key, and then we'll use it here to open up access to the goodies. So that'll be up in the trapdoor above. So, yep, each challenge here is more trickier than the last. This one takes me many attempts, and I thought that timed run was a bad shot today. So this is probably going to take me many more attempts than usual. So basically, just careful of the flame. I'm firstly going to hop over to my right hand side to pull the jump switch on the wall there. We're going to use the platforms that are going to lower down onto the spikes, so you want to go quick. It's not instant death, but you will definitely keep taking a bit of damage. And the jump switch will open the door that way, so then we have to make it over there. Pretty tough. So wait for the flame. I find it easier, maybe easier, being this side of the flame to come over to here. Oh no, I completely missed. But when you hop back over to here, you can grab the edge if the flame's going to be too close. I might be too close to this. Yeah, I just had a feeling at that last minute, even though I'm not past the line. Finally. I mean, it wasn't as many attempts as sometimes, but yeah, I do start to hate this room more than the boss. So yeah, that door is now open to the left. We're gonna hop over to that way. This is a one-shot deal though. If you miss your chance to go up onto one of the raising platforms, that's it. It doesn't reset, so you definitely want to save your game here. Oh, that was a first. I've never got that in one. That's very good. So this raising platform doesn't go back down. You want to be really quick hopping to this. And also mind your head. Nice. And another tricky spot, but not nearly as tricky as the rest. Or at least maybe I've just got the knack here. Saving it regardless though. Just stick to one side. Careful of the flames, which shouldn't have set me on fire. I'm definitely having a clumsy day today. You don't want to be too close here. I kind of have just learnt that the hard way. There we go. It's really not as bad as it seems. But anyway, grab that medpack. And here is the battle arena. So this is pretty tough. So I am going to equip my Desert Eagle. I actually thought I'd have more bullets. Maybe I missed a pickup. I thought I'd have 52 at this point. That's kind of weird, but oh well. I'm not missing that much. I don't know why I have 52. Anyway, so once I hop inside, the door will close behind us. There's no leaving. We have to see this through. I'm gonna save my game after the cutscene because I'm still probably gonna die a lot. So basically, it's a four-headed Hydra thing that breathes fire, and I mean lots of fire. There's gonna be fire. Yeah, we need to quickly, because the reason I'm going to hop over to this side is so I can just instantly running jump over to the next column, and then over to the next two columns because they're close by. I can side jump between them, and there's water there as well, so you can hop back if you get set on fire and Lara will be extinguished. So good luck. I'm just going to go ahead, eat up through my Desert Eagle ammo. I will try and talk as I'm doing things. I will be definitely concentrating on not getting set on fire though. But you can use the look button to change which head you're targeting. That is important to know. And you can see the key there on the platform. That's what we need. So there we go, saving it. Good luck. So kind of wait for it to start shooting fire. That is not a sure strat. That lightning won't hit you. I have actually fallen off. Let me try again. That's not a good start. Oh, it got me. But yeah, this is kind of what you're trying to do here. Okay, I'm saving it here. Because yeah, it's tough. It's tough, very tough to not be on fire. So target the front two heads, the ones closest, because it's easier to just get rid of them first and just hop the moment they open their mouths. Oh, that was very close. And now she might be targeting a back one. If she's not doing much damage, swap which head you are targeting. Awesome, and I'm actually gonna swap to my pistols. So yeah, I didn't really need to eat through the ammo. You still could use the Desert Eagle. I'm gonna target this head because this is one that is still troublesome. I'm pretty safe where I am, but I am not 100% safe. It can like adjust its head if it wants, and the flames can get closer and closer with each spit of flame. So this is slow going now, but yeah, it works. So if you see the flames are getting closer to me, they're coming around a bit more sometimes. So keep your eye on that. If you feel the need to hop to the next platform, to the right, again, just go with it. Okay, one left and we are pretty safe now. I'm not going to tell you you are 100% safe, but as you can see, we are pretty darn safe. I mean, honestly, you don't really need to be using the pistols. I'm just doing it because I can. It saves other ammo if I might decide I want to use it later. So I'm kind of pleased that I didn't use up all my Desert Eagle ammo. It's mostly just the two heads, you know, closest to you that do the most, well, that are the most problemsome. But anyway, we have defeated the monster. If you want to save your game, then absolutely do it. I am being very brazen. At least I'm making careful jumps. There we go. So I've hopped all the way around to here so that I can easily jump over to this platform. Awesome. Pick up the key. Nice, and then open up the door. GG. Oh, and the ground is all swampy and poisonous, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that before entering. Awesome. So now, careful of the flame, we don't actually need to go back across, we can just drop down into the water. So this is where I was trying to make those hops with the platforms over the spikes. There's a couple of items down here anyway. So better to leave these until you exit, just because there's no point hopping into the water just to get out again. So yep, we are down in the water now. This is how we're exiting. Okay, careful of the flame. I think it's pretty safe to go. Careful here, don't be too close to the right hand side because of the spike trap, and the hitbox is pretty unforgiving. From here I'm just going to run around the corner. Okay. And that gives me a better lineup to jump to that slope there, and then I can jump to this slope and into the opening. So this is where I will save, because this can go very wrong very easily. So just time the spikes, try and aim for the middle of the slope. So the moving thing there, how is that called? Anyway, that will push you into the flame. Oh, I took a bit of damage apparently. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Yeah, often it's not an issue trying to avoid that as well. But of course it got me this time. Same mistake. There we go. So yeah, careful of that flame as well. So we are back in a familiar spot, however, don't leave yet, you've not got your secret goodies. So that's kind of misleading, trying to get you to leave without them. You'll just need to hop up. And here we go, there's so much stuff up here. And here we go, here is the crossbow. So actually in the previous version of the game, you would be picking up the grenade launcher. I think the decision there was changed because the grenade launcher and crossbow got switched around with their location. The explosives are just too overpowering for that boss, so people were defeating that Hydra very easily. That's possibly the reason for the change. That's why it was so difficult this time. There we go, just double check that we have everything, and then we can get out of here. Awesome stuff, so just head back on through to our previous location. Okay, so this is where I will end the video today. We do need to go back up and get the mysterious stone. So as I've said, that will unleash the hammer god, so that would be a little chaotic. It's not that bad, but it's just the idea of being pursued that gets me on edge. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.